My name is Greg. I am the CEO of a company in the software consulting industry, and I give Harvest a 1. I originally stumbled upon Harvest when I was working with a client that used Harvest for the internal tracking for their time, and I thought it was cumbersome. I thought it was overkill, and honestly I didn't understand why there needed to be such a big application with costs, of course, to track time. In the past, I've done anything from Excel spreadsheets to big enterprise legacy systems to track time, and honestly I find it all overkill. And if you're the CEO of a business, or if you're trying to run your own business unit, I think it's just overkill and not a good use of money. I originally chose Harvest because the user interface was very nice. It was very simple to use. It was pretty, good graphic design, those sort of things. And also because it's commonly used among many companies, small and medium sized. And that's why I went with it. Integrating and onboarding Harvest was fairly straightforward and simple, although at the end of the day I found it to be cumbersome because tracking time shouldn't have this many features or that much functionality, and ultimately it took my team away from doing more important critical tasks to figuring out how to use a new application. So for that reason, I did not enjoy the onboarding process of Harvest. If you're considering Harvest, I would recommend a free application, even using something like Excel spreadsheet if the project is small enough or simple enough, or simply altogether if you're having to track time, I would encourage you to figure out different ways to run the project or to run the task at hand, because what I would rather have, for example, is my employees and my team members working on the client's work instead of spending 10, 15, 20 minutes a week or even a day, depending on the project, tracking time. I don't think that's a huge value add. I think that if you can structure your business or project into large time buckets, that's probably more effective, because at the end of the day, tools should help us be more productive and serve the client. And I found Harvest just to be one more thing to manage and one more thing to do.